Hey everyone, it's Armstrong here from Other Miniatures, and today I'm gonna be converting this into something else. Yeah, as you may know, uh, I'm traveling to Poland right now, so this is pre-recorded video, and I don't know how quickly I'm gonna be able to answer to your messages, but I have a phone there, so that shouldn't be a big issue. Yeah, and you're gonna see me in that same old gray t-shirt through the next how many ever videos I gonna manage to push through today. So let's see what I did with this one. Into this. Yeah, come on. And here we have it, my Pinup Girls speeder. Yeah, I didn't think that it's gonna be a speeder. It just turned out like that. Yeah, I had a couple of ideas for that car. I was even thinking about leaving it, see-through. But the pink speak to me, yeah. And I already have idea for the next one, so I just gonna throw it on the spin table now. Yeah. So let's see how I did it. And we're back on the table. This car is kind of odd because it is plastic, yeah, and see-through. And to be completely honest, I disliked it at the beginning, yeah. But I actually enjoy the look of this kind of decal on top of him. Yeah, but of course we need to do something with that. And I just created one car before. Like right now the video is rendering for the next one. Yeah. And I'm just trying to pump out the next video. So what to do with this one? Like the issue is that the hood is ever so slightly bent. Like I could probably cut into this. Do I really want to? I know that I have a smaller looking engine somewhere. Although I have this. No, this just doesn't work. I have this, but this just seems bad. Like, I don't know why I'm so hell-bent on putting some extra engine into this one. Yeah. No, I'm gonna just forego the extra engine idea. It seemed good at the beginning, but sometimes you just have to go against this what you thought at the beginning was good. So yeah, I was just thinking maybe adding a piece of a wall plug in here, gonna add this ribbing, to add some more of an interest to the front. But my goodness, it is so hard to bend. I assume that it's gonna want to bend back straight away. But let's see what we can do with that, Come on. Yeah, those clippers, they really seen better days. Well, when I cut it to this size, it actually almost went right, so that's okay. Let's give it a little bit of the bend. This is gonna look like some weird piece that they mounted on it. And again, I want to keep that theme within like a pinkish, purplish, bluish hue. Yeah. Oh, my cat is singing. He's, annoyed with me talking to my phone. He wants attention. Yeah. And like even this car by itself, as it is, the purple color would suit that theme for some reason. No, I didn't even think when I was picking the cards for it. But this is gonna be a thing, yeah? So now, let's just think what else I want to do with it. I was thinking about some water barrel or fuel barrel, but again I would have to cut into the car or cut the barrel in half, because entire barrel like that doesn't make much sense. So abandoning this idea straight away, as I don't have that much time to create videos. Yeah, I only have 2 days to pump out plenty of videos, so yeah, this is gonna be mass production speed. So I got a minigun, and you know, this car, you know, it really lends itself to minigun. It have a nice sleek look, you know, some extra weapon. Yeah, nothing very fancy, nothing crazy, just a small minigun. Well, of course, small minigun on a car is still crazy stuff. Yeah, and you know, all of this little bends in here kind of stop you from adding extra armor, because if you add extra armor in here, you're gonna probably cover it, and I don't want to do that because this actually looks good. Yeah, so I have this couple of pieces of pipe, and I was just thinking maybe I can squeeze just like offcuts, you know, just into this area to get some extra texture going. And actually I'm probably gonna do that exactly. Just a small bit, yeah. And this gives me the extra texture, you know. Like I said, this car doesn't actually lend itself well to extra armor. And in here, I can have probably about this much. And I could probably, you know, turn on my 3D printer and print more pieces for those cars, yeah. But like I always saying, not everyone owns a 3D printer, and when I start doing that, you know, with adding more and more 3D printed pieces, it's kind of defeats the purpose of these videos, you know, just showing people that you can make quite cool cars just for trash. Yeah. Oh, I have this thing. This is a Melta-Bomb, just piece of a Melta-Bomb. I did mold it, so I have a small mold that can make like 3 of those, and it's just, you know, a plastic piece. But you know, I could probably cut it in half and mount like 2 pieces on the hood, which gonna look cool as heck. I need a heavier plate for that, and the edge of the table, yeah, because, you know, so you ain't gonna see how I'm cutting this. Oh, it went straight through. That was brilliant. Easier than I was expecting. So yeah. Yeah, because I started making so many videos, I get a little bit more organized with my stuff. So I have a small can for the tools. Oh, I forgot to turn off my phone sounds. And now I still want to add some stuff. It looks cool, but I think that, you know, I could throw... whoa, yes! I can throw the bottle, the super glue caps, yeah, as a jet engines. I ain't gonna be adding the rest of the super glue bottle because, you know, I already did that in one video, but I can add this like that, and this car gonna have awesome jet engines, so he gonna be a speed demon. Yes. It's just, you know, I'm gonna point them, of course, you know, towards, like the body is shaped, so I have more what do you call it, contact surface for those plastic bits, as they tend to break off because, well, they are designed to don't glue to super glue. So I have this, and just, you know, my trusty old friend baking soda. Hopefully there was enough super glue sticking out, so it got a little bit cured. And like when I was thinking about kind of a girl themed group, yeah, my first thought was actually going to the tank girl, yeah. Like she had this cool tank, futuristic tank that was somewhat sentient, and it was probably one of the coolest things that came out, like out of nowhere. I never heard about the comic book, and then I saw the movie Tank Girl, and I was like, wow, this is crazy, I love that. Yeah. So do I want to... Well, jet engines do have this place where they grab the air, so I ain't gonna even be closing that. But I really want to use a diamond plate somewhere. They already use it in the usual space. But I don't want, like, if it is a fast car, it can probably use a RAM, but then on the other hand, I don't want to use the RAM in here. Is it holding? It is holding. Damn it. It's gonna be a next very simple build, just some gadgets added to it. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go a gray bomb bit, yeah, and be right back, because this is pretty much done. Conversion is done. We added some pieces, we added weapons, we added extra engines. Don't know what this is, and this, not a clue. Yeah. But yeah, it's done, so let's just gray bomb it. Okay, so stuff happened, and I decided to slay the gray and went with white instead. Yeah. Because that was probably the easiest decision to make, as with the gray I was struggling a lot last time. Well, not a lot, I have like 3 layers to put, and I assume that I'm still gonna have to do 3 layers here. Yeah, but pink definitely goes better on white. Yeah, this is from all the experience. Pastels definitely goes better on white. So let's see how much better. And yes, definitely that was a right choice. Yeah, so yeah, as I said, gray was okay idea, but the white definitely much better. And I didn't even have a perfect layer of white, because I only have like 10 cars to do, so what's the point of taking out my airbrush? Probably it would be a huge help. Yeah, but like I said, I always saying that not everyone owns an airbrush, and not everyone even wants to try it, because, well, airbrushing is a completely different hobby in itself. Yeah, it's like owning a resin 3D printer. Yeah, you buy it to add to your hobby, and then you discover that you have a new hobby, which is a 3D printing. Yeah, so this can really get you. All right. And this layer of pink did actually go on much smoother and much better than I was even expecting. I knew that it's gonna be better on the white. Yeah, but just look how pale pink it is. It's lovely. Like, I still gonna need to ask the what do you call him, Weekend Warrior, where did he get his candy pink, because I love this color. Yeah. But for this, I do really enjoy the tentacle pink. I could probably make it a little bit darker, if I do the red base for it. But this one ain't gonna even get a wash. Yeah, it's gonna be this clean pink color. Yeah, the thing is that, the more I touch it with the brush, the more I screw it up. So I'm just gonna dry it off and be right back. So this is dried off, and not like I really need it, but I want to add a second layer of pink just to be sure that I have a nice even coverage. Yeah, and like I said, it's not like I really need it. There are like couple of very small spots where it is uneven, but it turned out much better than I was expecting it to do. Especially for a paint that is, what, 20-ish years old? I guess not everything made in China is so good. And yeah, it seems like I got all the pink that I want. So let's just again dry it off, and in between this I just gonna black bomb the other pieces. Yeah, so I'll be right back. And here we have it, both coats done, the pink, the kind of black, because it isn't really black, it is grayish with black. And now let's just go with the metallics. I'm still using the bolt gun metal, kind of. It's called Gone Grey by Vallejo Air. It's a darker metallic that's, I don't even go with the dry brushing, I just go with the normal painting, just to cover all of that, because I have some, smaller and bigger holes in the paint job, so this really helps. And of course the giant jet engines. Yeah, like the hubcaps, the caps from the super glue, not hubcaps. Yeah, they really work well for this, kind of engine-y looking bits. And I painted the wheels because they was see-through, so just gonna add this to the metallic color. Yeah, I didn't want to do the pinkish color here. And I'm gonna start doing a little bit of weathering on it, and this is gonna completely disappear, so just sort of pointless work, but we all do some pointless stuff. Yeah, and I even for a change painted the bottom, just because I didn't like how it looks. It was goldish and it didn't sit with me well. So yeah, we have this done, and since we have a big window and I didn't bother to cover it with anything, well, I don't think that I'm gonna be covering too many windows in this theme, as I want this to be somewhat looking pristine, so covering windows with a mesh would kind of screw up the effect. Okay, I need a better brush for this. Like, this brush is perfect for bodywork and everything, but then those tight corners can be annoying. And this set of brushes, Rock Ninja brushes, I bought them on AliExpress for a couple of euro. So I got a full set for very, very cheap. And I'm very happy with them. Yeah, I just need to use a brush soap on them. Whenever I get them a little crusty, I'm using this brush cleaner. Yeah, and it really saves all the brushes. It's just a very fine soap, and it can clean up old gunk from your brushes, from like months ago. So if you are like me, that you needed to buy new brushes every couple of weeks because you don't treat them well, this soap can help you a lot. And I'm gonna admit it, I'm a brush abuser. So, you know, with a finer brush, you will have more control, but it takes so much more time to paint a simple surface like that. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I should probably water this paint a little bit. But, you know me. I try to avoid unnecessary steps whenever possible. And light blue, like always, just a bit of it into one corner, just to create a highlight. You know, even though I didn't use the light blue everywhere, it's gonna look like I did because, well, on the white, this dark blue didn't cover very smoothly. But yeah, this part is done. Let's get it dry, and then we're gonna go to rusting and weathering. So by now you are very familiar with what I'm gonna do. You know, I'm just gonna grab. This time I'm actually taking a smaller brush because I want to have this more controlled. Yeah, like the bigger brush was very good, but not very controlled. And you know, like there is not too much places that I want to rust. I want to have some on the doors, maybe around the wheel wells, and you know, on the connections of the engine where you can see the baking soda connection. Yeah, so I want this here to go, you know, a little crusty and rusty. Yeah, just because I would think that those jet engines would be definitely, you know, just welded on top of the car. Yeah. I wouldn't think that there would be much more of very fine engineering going into this. It's not because I think that, you know, ladies don't have good engineers, it's just because it's wasteland. And like I said, just the areas around the wheel wells, I don't want too much. It's just a hint of, you know, some rust. And just here, there. Maybe some in here. I'm okay with more rust around the jet engines because, like I said, you know, I assume that they welded it and then didn't paint over. But with this pristine pink paint, I really don't want to go overboard. And now the orange one. Just mix it up. And you know, I'm gonna cake it some here. Yep. And some in here. You know, even if this gets on the wheels, it's gonna be soon enough covered by the mud. So I'm fine with that. Come on. Yep. I don't care about the undercarriage in this moment. Yeah. Oh, I need another piece for the weathering, as I don't have enough place on that palette anymore. And my two weathering colors, of course, brown and beige. So brown, beige, come on. Yeah, I have some of both of them. And again, I don't even need that much of it. This is probably gonna be way enough for that brush. And this as well gonna knock off some of the excess baking soda. Yeah, I want this to be quite gentle in here. And just maybe up to here. You can see how very nicely just build up the layers here. Some in the back. And then, you know, entire undercarriage, this is gonna help me to weather the wheels. Alright, and this part of the weathering is done. And now caking some mod, whatever, both of them on the wheels. Yeah, so just mix up some baking soda and paints. And I want some of that stuff on the wheels. Yeah. Because in my previous builds, like when I was doing the 14 days of Gaslands, all of the wheels was just, you know, slightly painted and I didn't even think about using baking soda. And now I'm in the honeymoon period of this technique. So everywhere baking soda. And I'm sorry for that. I know that one day I may regret it. But yeah, here, okay, and that's almost done. Yeah, there's just one more color. And now I'm gonna show you the oldest paint that I own. Yeah, this was one of my very first paint ever for miniatures. I was collecting Lizardmen back then. That was my first Warhammer Fantasy army. And I have a salamander, which I painted with this metallic green paint for some reason. Yeah, I was very young. Don't ask me why I did it. But I did, no less. But why I want this on here, yeah, on these pipes. And I see that it is nicely weathered, so I'm only gonna pick up a couple of spaces. And the same on this side, yeah. Just a hint of green. And like I said, this is oldest paint that I own. I just finished primary school when I started. No, before I finished primary school. Somewhat around this area, you know, primary, beginning of the secondary school. So about 25 years old. Yeah. I don't know that there is a date on it. If there is, I cannot really read it. Yeah, but it is one of my very first paints. And yeah, there we go. I'm gonna now just dry it off and throw it on the spin table. And with my big mouth at the beginning of the video, I destroyed the magic of Christmas. Ugh, that's horrible. Yeah, but here we have it, a Pinup Girls Speeder, yeah? Jet Power Racer, I don't know. Still thinking about the name for it. Yeah, but it turned out quite well. Yeah, I like how the pink looks in reality. I don't know if it shows that well on the video, but in reality it really looks nice and, you know, pastel. And I already have an idea for another car. not necessarily pink or purple, but still coming into the same vein of the theme, girlish kind of theme. So if you like it, please rate, comment, subscribe, share, comment again, and then share again. Yeah, and of course this is the end of this video, so have a lovely day and take care, everyone.